us know. Let's just move on over. So hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I am Tomi and today we're playing some more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes Blind Scarlet Blaze Run. Oh, why is it still too high? Gosh darn it. Did I move the head pats again or did I move myself? I might have moved myself. Let me make sure. There we go. Alright, and bring up my audio. Everything looks good. Everything sound good? The program rebels, yes. Anyways, last stream was very bad for me because of... All good? Okay. We actually had to fight the Blue Lions, and that's sad because of my boy Dimitri. I know eventually I'll have to fight him for good, so that's also sad. But let's see what's going on now.
Scarlet Blaze. Unrest in Enbar. Despite successfully defending Aryan Road, Edelgard concludes it is no longer possible for her to hold the eastern and western lines at the same time, and pauses to explore solutions. Almost as if trading places, she sends Count Berglies to the Kingdom Front and returns her own forces to the imperial capital of Enbar.
Okay, I get that this little chat needs to be a secret, but if we get any deeper into the woods, someone's gonna be looking for our corpses.
One can never be too safe. We do not know where our enemy lurks these days.
Lysithia's here too? What's she got to do with this?
Lysithia has had contact in the past with those who slither in the dark. I asked her to come along so she might be privy to all of the information.
I'm just listening. Pretend I'm not even here. And besides, they're my enemy too.
Right.
Now, as you know, our enemy has gone into hiding. But considering what they are capable of, we cannot relax our guard, particularly at the capital. The streets of Enbar practically teemed with them at one time. So we cannot rule out the possibility they will attempt some mischief when Her Majesty and the rest of us return.
That's true. They're devious, both everywhere and nowhere at once. We have to be careful.
Okay, so... First of all, Hubert, you came up with the worst name for the enemies. Those that slither in the dark. Quite the mouthful, and not something I want to say every time I'm thinking of the enemy. But beside that, let's move the conversation right along.
And what's that got to do with me again? You want me to stop him somehow?
I have a request, yes, and a warning. I believe that if those who slither in the dark do try something, they will attempt to approach you.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay then.
Your powers may come from the same place as theirs, right?
It stands to reason they might try to recruit you.
Sure, but they'd be wasting their time. There's no way I'm gonna help those monsters.
And what if they appear as your long-lost brother? Same hair, same eyes, a voice full of kindness.
Or what if one of them calls out, "I finally found you, my child"?
Maybe they are your family. Maybe they are not. Could you really drive a sword through their heart with that knowledge yet uncertain? Forgive me. That was cruel. I am merely voicing one possibility among many. Still, now you will know to expect it. It behooves you to remember how harsh reality can actually be.
Okay. I was about to say, they didn't really specify that. Wait. It's just one battle? Okay. I did not look this up before I ended last time, although I had things to do after I finished last time. Depending on what the next chapter is, this may be a 2-chapter episode. I'm not certain. New supports, can't carry any more supplies. Okay, let's talk to Arval. I suppose one's hometown will always hold a significant place in their heart. There's a wide range of emotions coursing through you right now, from unbridled sense of freedom to a feeling of relief. But I cannot quite wrap my head around why, as I have no hometown myself, at least not as far as I remember. Okay, so we're gonna sit in here real quick and, let's see. Menu. See what supports we have. Okay, Edelgard Bernadetta. That's it, okay. Let's see what their support is.
Wait, what?
Bernadetta, is that a letter from your mother?
Huh? Oh, Lady Edelgard. Yes, she wrote me from the capital. Wait, how did you know that? Are you screening my mail? Spying on my correspondence?
Bernadetta, is there anyone else who would write you?
Of course there is. There's, that guy? Wait, I don't have any friends. I don't even have any family. I don't have anybody. Poor Bernie's all alone in this cold, cruel world.
Oh, Bernie.
Easy, Bernadetta. You have plenty of friends. They simply don't need to write to you because you're fighting in the same army.
Wait, really? Well, that's a relief.
Also, how can you claim to have no family when your mother writes you regularly? That's certainly more than I can say.
Oh, right. I forgot about your, parent situation. Guess I shouldn't be complaining, huh?
It's fine. Just be thankful that your mother is in good health. And make sure to write back so she doesn't worry.
I always do. Pages and pages.
That reminds me, have you heard from your father? I'm sure he had much adjusting to do after I installed him in Garreg Mach as the head of the Southern Church.
Nothing from him, but my mother keeps me up to date in her letters. She has his attendance and her regular reports. The last update was something like, "Your father is so scared of the Central Church's assassins, he's locked himself away up in the 3rd-story reception hall." They have to drag him out kicking and screaming whenever it's time to deal with clerical affairs.
I'm certain I heard a similar tale when another noble first relocated to Garreg Mach.
Really? Huh. Oh, but the locking himself in his room part sure sounds a lot like me, doesn't it?
Yes, although you've come a long way from the reclusive, shy girl you used to be. Back at the Officers' Academy, you used to take your shoving of people to something of an extreme.
Do you really think I'm that different now? It's hard for me to tell. Maybe knowing that my father has started hiding from the world helps, though. Now I don't have to stay inside to avoid seeing him, you know?
One might say your curse has been lifted. Just like mine.
Wait, hang on. What's your curse?
Nothing. Please ignore what I said.
Oh, come on! You can't leave me in suspense like this!
Okay. And real quick, let me check something. Yeah, it is a little bit high. Let me bring it down a little bit. There we go. Still... Edelgard, Hubert, and Dorothy are locked, of course. Ash and Mercedes. Constance and Happy are locked. Interesting. Okay, I guess now we can go run around the, camp. Okay, I'll leave them for a little bit. Because they're in the opposite direction I want to go. Hello, Caspar.
Alright!
Oh yeah, triumphant return. Or, maybe it's not quite triumphant enough for me to say that. Anyway, we're heading back. But my father has entered Aryan Road and is keeping an eye on the Kingdom Army. Apparently Duke Gareth, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, was sent to Myrden in his place. He fights pretty well, right? Like, well enough that maybe he'll be able to hold it? Okay. That might be some foreshadowing. Ah, Lawrence.
Speaking of...
The imperial capital of Imbar has existed since before the establishment of the Adrestian Empire. It is where Saint Sirius first appeared to the world. You've been there before, yes? Were you able to appreciate the city's rich and storied history and all its glory?
Right on.
I've been there, but hearing you talk about the sights has me excited. Maybe you'd even be willing to give me a little tour?
In actuality...
Actually, this will be my first time there, although I have been to the royal capital. Ooh, a thing? Not reading that. I keep picking up documents, of course. You're not able to make roast pheasant with berry sauce.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Awakening durability, weapon durability, and awakening gauge. I think the one that we said was good for... The awakening gauge feels somewhat faster, and warrior gauge feels slightly faster. So this is the good one. Because those are two gauges that we need. And Hubert's locked right now. So I guess Dorothy is locked too. Lynn and Balthus. Okay.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
For me? Really? Well, that's very kind of you. Let's eat it together.
Hey, my favorite! You sure know how to brighten a guy's day.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Okay, now... Ah, Linhard. I'm surprised Edelgard would choose to return.
Excellent.
I thought her the type to continue a fight at any cost, but I'm quite glad to be proven wrong. Okay...
You sure?
She never struck me as being the stubborn sort, at least not past the point of reason. In that case, it seems your assessment was correct. Regardless, I'm just glad to be away from the fighting. Well, Lynn, unfortunately, we won't be out of the fighting for much longer. Alright.
Got a minute?
All this talk about rethinking our strategy seems like it's more for the big brains at the top. In the meantime, I've got some time off. But what am I supposed to do in the capital? You got any ideas? Let's see. What else besides food? Do what you always do. Lift something heavy and then chow down on a nice hunk of beef. Sounds like a good idea to me. Wonder what kind of grub I can dig up in Imbar. Oh man, I'm looking forward to it now. Okay, then we got Imperial Soldier.
Hey,
There are so many leaders in our age, in Her Majesty's personal army. It's great. And I'm going to prove myself to be the best. Okay, it looks like Euritza's down there, but there's no thing.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Okay, so now, let's see.
Another tool in the belt.
That's right, I can't get that until, I guess, part 2. So we'll be Great Knight for now. Plus that takes a while to finish up. I guess I can open this path for Hubert. Finish up all the mage jobs.
All is done for the sake of power.
Alrighty, I'll go ahead and open Dark Knight as well.
Gaze upon my splendid finery.
Okay. And Linhard has that one to work through, and then I've got to find something else for him to learn. Great. Caspar is working on that, and then I've got to find something else in the tree for him. I guess I should find something else for Bernie then, because she's almost finished her bow night. Yeah, I guess I'll start her on this one.
I just want to go home.
Dorothea. Go ahead and open this for her.
Well, this is a new look for me.
Petra. Okay, she has Mercenary. And I need her to complete Mercenary in order to get Swordmaster started, because otherwise I can't, I don't think. Then Monica. Okay, so she needs to work on that. I think that's all I'm gonna work on right now. Any of these characters I'm not really going to use in a fight unless I need them to unlock another character. I guess Constance needs some more... Yeah, well, she'll work on Priest and then I'll get her Bishop. And Happy is the same. Manuela.
A fresh start, huh? Well, let's not waste it.
Then Yuritsa.
I demand further strength.
Okay, so now everyone that I'm going to get ready has everything they need. Let's see if I can shuffle people around, because Hubert, I'm good. Guess I'll get Birdie. They're good. Then I have to... Oh, I didn't unlock Dark Mage for him? I need to go do that real quick. I thought it was all unlocked.
I wish this was for something besides war.
Okay. Now I can change Lynn. Lynn and Caspar, they should be about done, unless maybe they're waiting for the A support. Oh, that's why she doesn't have Priest. Gosh darn it. It's hard to tell what is open and what's not.
It's hard to feel bright in the sun.
Okay, so now she can work on that. Bernadetta and Marianne have an entire support rank. That's interesting. And Happy too. Okay, I think I've switched everyone up enough, so let's get to training. Birdie!
Not that there's any point in me getting stronger.
Okay, Bernie. Yep. And Constance mastered.
Hey, a new power. All right.
I must make the most of this ability.
This is quite fascinating.
Hope this is good for something.
Can't let this power go unused.
Even a mule will eventually reach its destination.
Okay, all the C's.
Time to work you into shape.
Well, we'll worry about...
For training, you'll be unstoppable.
Oh, and we got more supports. With who? Bernie and Happy. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Looks like there's lots of bugs around here. Go on and eat a bunch and grow nice and big plants.
Hey, Bernie B. Doing a little garden care?
Huh? Oh, yes. Do you need something, Happy? Oh, wait. Are you here to finish me off and turn me into fertilizer? No! I'm completely devoid of nutritional content. I'm basically just air.
No, but if you want to be fertilizer that badly, I'm certain it could be arranged. I just wanted to mention how I'm surprised to find carnivorous plants growing here. I was curious who was taking care of them, and now I seem to have found my answer.
Yeah, carnivorous plants are my favorites.
And mine as well. I had no idea we were such kindred spirits.
That's so great! I never thought I'd find another carnivorous plant lover in all of Fulflin. Yay!
You really don't need to yell like that. So, which one do you like best, Bernie B? There's a lot to consider after all. The aroma, the texture, the way you prepare it.
Oh yeah! Some smell nice and some are just soft as all get out. But the way they're prepared? Like how you take care of them? I suppose there's a lot of variance there too.
Indeed. So of the ones here, which is your favorite?
Maybe this one. The one that looks like a jug.
I like that one as well. It smells divine. And the experience really changes depending on what kind of berries you stuff it with.
Can't say I've ever thought to stuff it full of berries, but I definitely see how that would change things.
Oh no.
But I also like this one here with the leaves that act like a mouth. They're so teensy and cute, and they blossom with white flowers. I could just stare at them all day.
Interesting. I always pick them before the flowers can bloom, so I didn't know that. Aren't the buds wonderful? Of course, wrapping with leaves is great too.
Yeah, The buds are unusual. I love them. And it's fun watching the leaves move. I'm happy you like watching them as much as me.
Watching?
Huh?
In any case, now we know we like the same ones. We should have a bite together next chance we get. Anyway, I have to be off. See ya!
Yep. Next time we'll go out together and, get something to eat? I guess that sounds nice.
Oh no, poor Bernie. Happy was not talking about taking care of plants. Okay, so I know I just started, but real quick, I'm gonna BRB. Okay, sorry about that. So now we'll continue running around the base. Uh-oh. I'm glad Lanato made it out safely, but we killed Ingrid. I can't ever go back, can I? There's no place left for me in Fargus. Whatever part of me that was a knight is dead. Oh, poor Ash! Look at him, he's just so sad. Considering how well he and Ingrid get along if you do their supports in 3 houses, I guess it stands to reason. I'm a member of the Kingdom's House. Oh geez, Elidur? I spearheaded our support for the Empire, but Well, during the subsequent discord, the kingdom's army ended up marching south. And in the end, in the reigns of Count Ro's territory once more sided with the king.
Indeed.
Sensing the clear danger to myself in such an arrangement, I fled to the Empire. Let's see, Monica and Scholar. Are you familiar with the weapons associated with the saints, such as the Spear of Assault used by Saint Keyhole? And of course, there's also Saint Sethleen's Claudius staff. The Central Church controls the majority of these sacred items, but there are no small number of those whose whereabouts have been lost to time. Honestly, if I could read half the time.
To be brief.
Before the war, we searched for the weapons we had lost and came upon the axe now used by Her Majesty. So Edelgard's axe is actually a saint's relic or something? Hearing Her Majesty say what she did only makes me feel all the more inadequate. But I will never, ever let such a thing happen again. You agree with me on that, yes? Are
you sure?
Yeah, I can't say I do. Of course, I'm just a hired sword, so we don't exactly have the same lord-vassal kind of relationship that you do. But you mean inadequate in the sense of not being able to finish my job, then I'm with you all the way.
Huh.
I suspected you might say something like that. Someday I'll make you wise Her Majesty's charms. Okay. Uh-oh. Ignatz and Marion.
Do you have a moment?
There are a lot of historic buildings still standing in Inbar. And with the battle on hold, I'm hoping to take a nice stroll around all the different sites.
Well, you see...
Would you two want to walk in the city with me? Together? Who would I want to support more with? I can't ignore Marion. I'll only go if she does. Oh, I'm not quite sure how to take that, actually. What do you say, Marion? I will think about it. Oh, there's someone we missed. Oh, Lysynthia.
Hold on.
So long as your face remains unbothered, I trust that nothing of note has come to pass. However, common sense simply does not apply to those people, and we cannot ever know how or when they might actually make an appearance. Please don't let your guard down, even at Inbar. Also, this may be overly cautious of me, but be wary of Hubert. I don't think the man entirely trusts you. Well, I mean... does he ever actually trust anybody besides, Edelgard? Ah, Barney.
Oh, yay!
Ah, it's so exciting to be heading back to the capital after so long. And since my father's at Garreg Mach and I don't have to see him, maybe I can actually relax. Yeah, never bring up the dad.
That reminds me.
You know, I've heard plain things about your old man, but not a word about your mom. Really? Well, my mother is a civil official who still works in the imperial capital. She has a ton of useful skills, and people say she's an intelligent, accomplished lady. Not like me at all. Finally, the supply master.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Ah, Manuela and Dorothea.
Got a sec?
It's been a while since I felt this kind of atmosphere. Is this what soldiers mean when they speak of the calm after the battle? We had some sad farewells and a lot of pain. But I suppose we should try to be happy that we're alive and able to return safely home. The Middle Frank Opera Company has been tasked with providing performances all as a way to thank the Imperial Army for its services.
I wonder...
As a formerly featured songstress, perhaps I could do more to show my own appreciation for all of your efforts. Now you're talking, but what do you mean by that exactly? Come by the infirmary later, and I'll sing you a song that soothes both spirits and nerves. Okay then. Ah, gatekeeper.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. Although since we're heading back to Embar for the first time in a bit, I'd sure like to see my family. I mean, think about it. As long as we're caught up in all this fighting, there's no telling when one of us might leave home for the last time. Is that a typo, or is that some sort of, other way of writing that sentence? Because that does not make sense. Yep, someone's in the watchtower. Ah, Yuritsa. Returning now? How tedious. Had we kept fighting, I may have enjoyed myself.
Are you sure?
Yeah, not much good in complaining at this point. We're heading back regardless.
Yes.
Indeed. Wow, they even left Anna in here because it is just one battle.
So here's my pitch.
Embar's been around a lot longer than Garreg Mach. Of course, the Imperial Palace and sprawling city didn't exist in the old days. But now the town houses one of the largest markets in Fodlan. Every merchant dreams of making it big there.
Well, hello there.
Do you have anything useful? You have seals. I might need those. And you have stones. I don't know if I need those.
Is that the one? the one? Nothing but the best for you.
Alright, and let me see if there's anything I can sell. I guess you don't get... Oh, you do. I have a bunch of bullions, so let's go ahead and sell all these. Also, I should probably sell all that material stuff because I've pretty much maxed out the base.
Come back soon.
Not much else I can build out here.
Well, well. Hello, you.
Okay, let's see. I've hired the C's, hired the B's. I guess I just need to hire the A's, and then I'll have all the, battalions for Black Eagle.
We have some truly. We have some true. We have some true. We have some true. We have some true. We have some truly. We have some truly capable people here.
I'm sure you do, but that's kind of annoying to listen to. Ah, Balthus. Speaking of Embar, that reminds me. I haven't been there since I infiltrated the black market to get... Oh, jeez. Vajra... Mushti back after it was stolen from my mother's hometown. Okay, I just did that last week in, Three Houses, so technically it does happen for the time skip, but he gets the help of the professor. Which, since there's no professor, he probably just did it himself.
Huh?
The black market. Wait, I heard about that. So that big guy picking fights was you all along?
Nah.
Actually, nope. Must have been someone else. Constance.
It's all hopeless.
Returning to the capital means returning to the Imperial Palace, yes? I wonder if there's truly a place for me there. It will surely mean suffering at the hands of the daughters of nobles my family once mingled with. Well, since nobility seems to hold little love for you, perhaps you will act as my shield? I mean, I can. I just love this little area down here that's just like a hideout for certain characters. Talk to this guy.
By the way,
I rather like the church in the capital. It's quite old, but possess a lot of pleasant atmosphere. 1,000 years ago, Saint Seiya appeared... Saint Seros, sorry. Saint Seros appeared in Embar and guided the founding of Asdrestia. She also built Garrick Mach, though in the end she left the Empire entirely. Given such history, I believe the Church of Seros ought to be protecting the people of Adresti even now. And yet... Yep. Okay, no one in here. It's weird that they have a chapel. But I guess they just copy-pasted the bases. So I guess maybe that's just the thing? Although, who knows, maybe some people are still praying to the goddess around here.
Listen up.
This will be my first time in Inbar. It's the biggest city in Fodlan, yeah? Whenever there are too many people around, I tend to freeze up. Might not be a good idea to head to the busiest city around. I mean, if I let a sigh slip there... Wait, do we not? Well, I guess we do know about Happy's ability. Maybe? Yeah, sure. Still, if you need a hand with something, just let me know. What a pal. Okay, there's someone in here. Mercedes. Is it really alright that I came to Imbar? I am certainly glad to be alongside him, but no, it's nothing. I chose to walk away from everyone, and now I have no other options. Oh, poor Mercedes. Randolph and Fleisch. Fleisch and I have been allowed to return to the Imperial capital and see our family for the first time in some while.
Way to go!
Plus, we succeeded in protecting Aryan roads, so we can go back with our heads held high. Exactly so. You've helped me so many times, Hitomi, and I thank you for it. Yeah, you are amazing. I hope we can work together again someday. I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Hey there.
Randolph, the son of the previous Count Burgleys' second wife, and the one who caused such familial strife. Why are you rhyming? Son of the previous Count Burgleys. Second wife. Oh, that's right. Caspar does call Randolph his uncle, doesn't he? I have to remember so much for this game. I wonder what Caspar and the others think of a man like that being welcomed as a leader. But taken to excess, I fear it will invite backlash. Though perhaps this conversation is lost on you, seeing as you are a beneficiary yourself. Well, alright then. Edelgard and Petra out here.
Do you have a moment?
Though the war has calmed for a time, that does not mean we no longer have things to do. We must organize our army as well as change our relations with the other regions. I will need to lend on your strength more than ever in such times.
Right on.
Leave it to me, boss. So long as it's business fit for a merc, I'll get it done. You're capable of handling a great number of things, not merely mercenary matters. Okay.
What do you think?
We are returning to the capital soon, yes? Am I having time to go back to Brigid? It would give me happiness to visit home after a time of such longness.
Let's see.
Brigid's your homeland, right? Place beyond the sea? Guess you'd have to sail out there. Yes, I would be riding with a trade ship, as I am lacking a vessel of my own. Although someday I am hoping to travel back and forth as I please. Okay, we got one more general than 2 people inside.
What can I do for you?
I have come from Inbar to welcome you and give you congratulations for the many battles you have weathered thus far. I must say, you have proven to be a grand success. Her Majesty certainly does have a keen eye for talent. True, there have been a few stalemates, but there can be no doubt that the Empire will emerge the ultimate victor in this war. Unfortunately, we are the tipping point. Ah, Hubert and Bertie. I have my regrets about this campaign, but at the same time, I believe I have done all that I could.
Right.
I have seen a path which will lead to the Empire ruling Fodlan and opening a way for a better future. Do you think so? We are forced into a stalemate with the Alliance, and the fight with the Kingdom is a standstill, and the Central Church is alive and well.
Damn.
Many challenges still lie ahead on our path to victory. Oh, great. Well, I already got one support point with Hubert, so I guess I'll side with Bertie. I get what Ferdinand's saying. We can do this. I thought you would say as much. Now let us work together diligently for the sake of our future. If you possess such energy, do feel free to apply it to matters pending before you. Okay. And we have one more person to talk to down here, and it is... Oh. Linhardstad, I'm thinking?
Frankly.
Yes. Though it's rather lacking in reliability, I've heard whispers that an attempt on Her Majesty's life is currently in the works. Just in case, I brought along soldiers to meet her, though I admit my worry may be unfounded. Goody. Do I have, this is a choice, but I don't have any knowledge of what the options are. You know what? Approve of his caution.
Are you sure?
Hey, better safe than sorry, especially when we're not even inside the city yet. After all, the best time to attack is just before the enemy thinks they're home free. That's when their guard is always at its lowest.
How unexpected.
Wise words. I'm actually rather shocked. Okay. Well, we've talked to everybody, we've seen everything. I guess we'll see with the strategist.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
There are some paralogs, so that may give us a bit more time. Unsettling truths? Oh, this one! Okay, I actually completed this in the last, yeah, my last playthrough, I beat this one. I may not do this because I'm not focusing on the Golden Deers. So doing this is just filler, which, with only being an hour in, I may need the filler considering there's just one battle. But I kind of don't want to go through all that again. Especially when I'm not really looking to... Yeah, fair. I'm not really looking to do these supports with Ralph or Ignatz or Lawrence until I start the Golden Deer run. Ugh. All that talking got me thirsty. So, like I said, I may just leave this for next time, whenever I do the Golden Deer run, because after I finish this one, it's going to be Golden Deer. And then I may do a ultimate Blue Lions run. Where I just completely go after everything with like maxed out characters and everything. Or I may just go through and finish all the supports. Okay, so we're not going to do the paralogue. No. Chaos, yes. So the one battle. Enemy level 20. And it's a question mark location. Edelgar's army returns to Imbar, hoping to recuperate from the fatigue of the recent string of battles. Little do you know, your respite is to be brief indeed. Okay. It's strange that we don't get a name to the area. I mean, it's Imbar, the imperial capital. But we don't have a name for the battle? And also 20. So let me go back to camp and check my levels. Because I think everyone's still under 20 besides me.
Time to work you into shape.
Yeah, well, Ferdinand is actually on par. But everyone's like one level lower than they need to be. So, we'll just up everyone by one level.
For the fate of Fodlan.
To kill is to grow stronger.
I think I'm improving.
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
Okay.
Maybe this'll help keep me on an even keel. Accept the gifts you're given.
War feeds my body and mind.
Now I can be even more useful.
And I guess I never actually even used Yuritsa. Which is sad. Considering you only get him in this one playthrough. I guess I'll keep him leveled.
Inconsequential.
Okay. Okay.
Can't wait to see how you do.
So we're all level 20. I think that may be a restriction I have on my ultimate run. Is that I can't level up per battle. But I mean, if all my characters are the same levels that I finished the last Blue Lions run with, I don't think that'll be a problem.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
The only one we have. Yeah, I mean, if I had to start at everyone level 1 besides my character, and I couldn't use the level up technique, then, or the level up mechanic, then it would definitely be a struggle, but you still have a bit activity points available. No. Because besides the, cooking, the only activities you have are the chores. Oh, I know there were other activities you could do while you were in... Well, the chores have like 4 or 5 different things. And then, of course, you have the, expeditions. But I never use my activity points anyways, so... Yes. Yeah, again, we don't have a name for the battle. That is just weird.
I'm glad we have returned to Enbar. It's far warmer than the kingdom, for one. How are you doing, Your Majesty? I hope you've been getting some rest at least. It seems you never stop working unless someone physically pulls you away from it.
I've been getting more rest than Hubert, at least. We're here in the gardens, chatting, are we not?
Fair enough. And so I'm clear, even a sliver of your time is a blessing beyond all measure. Though I suggest you find a better point of comparison than Hubert for how hard you work.
Yeah, sure, why not?
This is the part where you nobles all crowd around a table slurping on tea, right? Seems like a good enough way to unwind a bit.
Tea? I wouldn't mind were it just myself and Her Majesty, but... What's happening in the throne room?
Hubert, what's wrong?
Intruders in the palace, Your Majesty. They entered through one of the secret passages, and are even now attempting to hunt you down. I sent soldiers to intercept them, but we should be prepared for anything.
Do you think it's those who slither in the dark?
I know not. But they could not have breached that passage without assistance from the inside. Though there are only a few who know of that passage, and would be capable of acting as a guide. Your Majesty, might you kindly step this way?
Hubert, do you really think she would do that?
Oh, goody.
You're not getting away!
This shall be your grave, intruder!
You simpleton! Were you trying to annihilate me as well? Thanks to you, the assassin made their escape!
As though one of your paltry skill would have caught such elusive prey in the first place. What matters now is that we give pursuit. All trespassers must be felled without mercy.
Okay. Defeat Shamir. So the question is this the church? Or is this, they need a shorter name. I guess an acronym would be Twisted. But still, they need a shorter name. Jeez, Hubert. Defeat Shamir. Edelgard is routed. Okay. So basically, we've got to defend Edelgard while taking out Shamir. Okay, I have 40, no, 30 points. Okay. So, I guess, get Edelgard to a safe location with using rescue magic. Ugh. Again, if I could read. And convince an enemy general to join your army. But considering Shamir right now is the main target, that would be kind of weird, but... Shamir is a good character, and she is very decent. So we'll go with this, and getting Edelgard out of the fire zone would be good. And we do have a host of characters, good. Edelgard is not playable at this time. Good. Oh great, and I can't play as Hubert either, so good thing I leveled them up. So I guess Hubert and Edelgard will be defending each other. Let's see, my current members that I can use are Ferdy, myself, Caspar, and Yuritsa, so that's a good. My other characters are Bernie, Dorothea, Lynn, and Monica. Is that everyone? Let me just, Petra. That's the other one who's missing. Trying to decide if I want to... Well, I said I want to use Yuritsa more, so I may just let Petra sit this one out. Or switch her with Monica. Since I have her already up. Okay. Let Monica stay in. Convoy. Okay, quit taking away my dagger. I know technically it's bad that I'm using it, but... I'd rather keep up with that. Good, I can still upgrade them. Okay, so that's everybody who's in this battle. So... honestly, the best strategy would probably be to have everyone else guard Edelgard until the rescue magic activates and gets her to another location, but then also stay with her so that they don't get too far away. And that I would just have my main character going through the battles. Considering I can whoosh everywhere. But okay, so let's go ahead and save before the battle. Always save. Let's get this started.
That was Shamir, which means the attackers.
They must be the Knights of Ceros's assassins. We must protect Her Majesty with everything we have.
Stop.
Okay. So,
We've got a friend in trouble.
Up the enemy incursion. Seal up those entry points before reinforcements arrive.
okay. So I may need some people to help me out. I guess...
There is not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
So I need to follow Birdie, I think. Yeah, because he's going the route where... Yeah, he'll go through my area to get to his. So I need to follow Ferdy.
Lady Edelgard, I must ask that you remain in the throne room where it will be easier to defend you and predict enemy movements. And as your protection will require my full attention, I will remain here at your side.
I will capture this stronghold.
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
It was careless to be allowing assassins inside. We must exterminate them with much haste.
Peace, good intruder. I assure you, I'm no fighter.
Oh, goody. I think I have a straight line. Because I'm heading to this area. If I can get here, head down, then I'll get to Shamir, and I need to probably save Count Hevering. Oh boy.
Says the wolf in sheep's clothes. Sure, whatever. Where's the Emperor?
How am I fighting? I'm flying.
Just a little more and we'll retake this section of the palace.
Yep. There we go.
You're not my target, which means you're wasting my time. I can't waste another minute.
Slit-wing creature, let's stay on guard.
We were holed up nice and safe until they came barging in.
Over here! More intruders!
Oh, goody.
There is not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Huber, what are you doing up there?
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
So there's 2 more that I'll have to take while the others are taking the other strongholds.
Palace still teems with enemies. Crush them all!
Is there even one
capture this stronghold.
Commencing attack. Follow me.
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
One down, one to go.
The enemy is trying to seize the fire orbs.
If they succeed, they'll be able to target Her Majesty. We can't let that happen.
Okay, who has an open spot? Yuritsa!
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Okay, and I guess I'll have to go get... Well, if Yuritsa gets the right one done, then I can go get the left one. In a minute, I'm about to do this one, and then I've got to get... Oh crap, there's another one?
I'll claim the Emperor's head myself!
Poses a nasty threat. Dispatch her at once.
Okay, now. Huh. Which one of these is gonna be good? I guess Dorothea.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
These aren't assassins. They're an army.
Everyone to me! I will walk you to the Emperor's hiding place.
Caspar, you're done? Good.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
And Yuritsa, okay. You're getting the last one, good. Dorothea's fighting the Swordmaster. Which means I'll have to take these guys. Okay, Ferdy's almost done, so I can get him to take out this bishop.
Well, that can't be good. He's going to use magic to send in attackers.
Yes, I know. Once Ferdy is done, I can send him in. Okay, Ferdy's done.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will.
Good.
Leave this to me.
Now, let me make sure I have my pathing correct. I just continue the way I'm going. Yes. Yep.
That takes care of the rabble, which leaves us with the true problem at hand. We'll
Shamir!
not escape our clutches this time.
Okay, fine. Okay. Kaspar's got them. Yuritsa's got them. Okay, I gotta send Yuritsa to help.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
I wish I could send him to take care of these guys, but... Ferdy's not gonna be able to beat that bishop in time. Hubert's over with Shamir, okay. I'm just gonna warp myself here and then just take the lower path. All the way down and then to the right. Pegasus and all.
Keeping the heat on. All right, time for another approach.
Nope, wrong way.
Enough of this. It seems clear the enemy won't come out of hiding until I do.
Oh, great. Edelgard.
That may be true, Your Majesty, but is it wise to place yourself in such peril?
Caught one. Do it.
Any final words? It's a trap.
Swordmaster down. Good. Now. Yuritsa. Oh, this is not going to go well. The bishop's almost dead. If Birdie can take out that bishop.
Starting the mission.
Get over here and help Caspar.
That was too close. We best stay on our guard, Your Majesty.
Okay. Dang it, Birdie.
And now I find myself surrounded.
We have to help Her Majesty. Even she can't hold out against such numbers.
That should do for now.
Of course.
The skies were meant to be secure. I am doubly certain we have a traitor in our midst.
We secured the fire orbs.
Oh, hello, Catherine.
It's brave of you to try and lure us out, but such courage will cost you your life.
Okay. Caspar.
What should I be doing again?
You get back on protecting Edelgard.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Is there any other objectives we need to worry about? No?
There's not a question.
Then Birdie, for right now, go back to Edelgard.
My will is theirs.
Thunder, Catherine. It seems Rhea is not playing around.
Ah, Dimha. It seems you're actually willing to work when the Emperor's life is on the line.
Could you imagine the headaches if she died? Not that you don't already work every second of the day.
My lord, we stand ready to warp the Emperor back to the throne room upon your command. As you wish. Use the magic. A wise man is ever ready.
Nicely done. Thank you, Mr. Hevery.
You're taking a beating, Catherine. But don't worry, I've got your back.
And Shamira's back. That's okay. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I need to call everyone back to, Edelgard, since she warped.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Then get Yuritsa onto them. Now I can warp. So right here.
It is strange, Shamir. I heard you quit the Knights of Saros, yet here you are.
Well, someone's done their research. But yeah,
Where is
I'm
everybody?
just another mercenary now.
Then let me make you an offer. come work for us, and we will spare Catherine's life.
Don't listen to him, Shamir!
Wow, I get to fight Thunder Catherine? Guess I'll actually have to try this time.
If seeing this sword doesn't frighten you, then perhaps you need to feel it.
Okay, seriously, where did they go? Oh, they made it up to the throne room. Of course. Well, everyone else should be up there. Caspar, what are you doing down here?
So, what should I be doing again?
Guarding!
I'll back you up. Hang on.
Jeez, Caspar.
They've broken through. You must hurry to Her Majesty's side.
Getting rid of Shamir first.
Even the two of us isn't enough.
Catherine down.
Run, Catherine. I'm staying. Don't make me drag you out of here, Shamir. Go before I kill you myself.
Ouch.
Damn it.
Good. We have a contract.
Okay.
The threat has been quelled, but we allowed them far too much leeway. The situation calls for careful reflection.
Still, you saved my life, which means my path for the future remains intact. Thank you.
Whee! I just love doing that.
Hubert, did you hear? My father has...
Vanished. Yes. We should have killed the dastard when we had the chance. What happened to your solemn vow to not let him stage a comeback? I told you this would happen. I think you knew he would try and scrabble his way out of his predicament. Such is the nature of a noble. Until you finally squash them, that is.
I have no way to refute that point.
I could excoriate you further, but we lack the time. We must get to the bottom of this, and quickly. The Knights of Seros descended on us with the fury I have rarely seen. In all that confusion, even a bear could have slipped away without raising an alarm.
I would not go so far as to call them conspirators, but my father had many old friends in the palace. Some may have turned a blind eye. They should be found and questioned.
I agree. That is one possibility. Though there is another. Yes, well, now that we have a fugitive on our hands, I intend to make full use of it.
Great.
This situation affords us a chance to remedy another.
If that is the beginning of a scheme, Hubert, you do a terribly poor job of veiling it.
It is no concern of yours. Not yet, at any rate.
Right. Lovely. Well, so long as whatever you're planning has Edelgard's blessing and will be of aid to the Empire, I will brook no complaint.
All will be revealed in time.
Ah, come on, a D. What, just because I didn't defeat all the main battles? I couldn't be everywhere at once, you know.
I won't let myself stop here.
I'll surely put this to good use.
Okay. And got Shamir. Doesn't exactly feel the best about how I got her, though.
I'm I'm told the secret passage they used was sealed off centuries ago.
Yes. The palace floor plans failed to even show it. I'm shocked the church knew of its existence.
In the age of Saros, the Empire and Church were intimately related. It's safe to assume the Central Church took pains to retain its information from the time.
I shudder to think what other inconvenient secrets they might be privy to.
Yes, well, based on the scale of the attack, they must have seen this as their first and only chance. Ah, there you are.
They said you wanted to talk?
Yes. I believe I owe you an apology.
Oh yeah? What for?
To be blunt, I thought you were with the enemy. I had you pegged for an informant, planted among us by those who slither in the dark. It was not an unreasonable assumption. You enter Her Majesty's life at the perfect time, allure her with your strength, and choose our house to study with. And oh, surprise! You have dark powers. It was all too much to dismiss as mere coincidence.
It was at Hubert's suggestion that I appointed you captain of our mercenary unit. He felt this would allow us to quietly assess your abilities and allegiances, and I agreed. I know I told you I did this because I believed in you and your strength, but the decision was somewhat more nuanced than that. I'm sorry.
The moment I got wind of this attack, I immediately thought of you. This is it, I thought. The traitor has sprung the trap, and now the Emperor's life is in danger. But instead, you thwarted the assassination attempt and kept Her Majesty safe. I was wrong about you. Deeply so. And for that, I am ashamed beyond measure. Pray forgive me.
Okay. So that explains why we had that slow pan to Edelgard. But still, so much that, I'm sorry, I hate to keep harping back to it, but in Blue Lions, you know, everything's out in the open. And Dimitri actually trusts, me or Shez without any doubt. But, of course, Edelgard is so guarded that she has to make sure that everything goes according to plan. Oh well. I guess that's just Edelgard for you.
Don't worry about it. I would have done the same. Honestly, I thought it was weird how quick you both trusted me. Good to finally know the reason behind it all.
That does not excuse our actions. We had no right to deceive you as we did. But I swear, we will make amends. You have but to let us know how.
You can start by trusting me. Or if that's not in the cards, have the decency to tell me you don't to my face. At least then I'll know where I stand.
I doubt doing so would have changed anything, but I understand the sentiment. We will attempt to be better going forward.
Be better? Really?
Hubert, why not just promise to be more forthright?
Because that might make me a liar. Let me speak plain. I no longer believe you to be working with the enemy. However, that does not necessarily mean the possibility is now non-existent.
I guess I did ask for honesty. But look, do you guys trust me or not?
Of course we trust you.
Or I do, at least. So please, let us begin
Yes,
this
this
relationship
MF.
anew on solid ground.
Oh goody.
It is now 1182. The Great War Edelgard instigated has swept across Fodlan and looks more grim with each passing day. The Empire struggles to hold Aryan Road to the west and the Great Bridge to the east. The kingdom cannot bring Western lands to heal. Even the Alliance must face changing times. The Central Church sends the Knights of Seros to the imperial capital to assassinate the Emperor, but fails. Roughly half a year passes before the tides show any true sign of shifting.
Okay, so this is the start of part 2. Which, I'm going to go ahead and check the, what part 2 is. Or how long this chapter coming up is going to be. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yes, 7 battles to the next chapter. And looking at some of the recruitables for this chapter, it's going to be quite a heavy chapter. I will say that we have 3 characters we can recruit. I'm not going to say who, but one of them is very pivotal to the story. And I honestly don't know if I can get through everything. Plus, I am planning to do a separate stream later on today. So, I will call it here, just because I would like to have a fresh episode to do this because of how big it's going to be, and because of some of the characters that you recruit in this episode, in that, yeah, that chapter. Okay, yeah. Stretchy stretch. Eh. So, let me see who we can raid. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Let's see. Not many of my usuals are open right now because I normally stream at night. But, hmm. Is he actually still playing that, or did he move to another game? I think he did, it's just he didn't change it, so... Okay, so yeah, he just forgot to change his tag. Ugh, excuse me. So we could go raid Frozen Sunlight. He is playing I believe it was Paladins. Not Nova Drift as it says. Okay, there we go. um or actually I may just end off honestly. Yeah, I think I'll just end off today. So thank you everyone so much for coming in. Sorry it's more of a shorter one. We just barely reached 2 hours this time. But considering that there's 7 missions in the next stream, not to mention all the supports, the running around the base, the talking with characters, it's probably gonna be another 4 or 5 hours added on to what I'm already doing. And I do want to rest a little bit so that I can maybe do another stream tonight. I'm hoping that it'll go well this time. I was very tired last time, so I just didn't get to do it. But hopefully, I will be able to play some Pokemon Unite tonight with hopefully some others, followers, whoever wants to play. But that probably won't be till 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. But that's all I can think of for right now, so thank you again so much for coming in. If you're open round 7 and you have Pokemon Unite or you like Pokemon Unite, I will try very hard to do it this time. So, thank you again, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.